Hello and welcome to finally another simplified astro video. Before I get into what this video is going to be about, I would like to give an apology and an explanation as to why it's been so long getting this video up. For those that know me personally, you will already know that my partner Victoria was unfortunately diagnosed with cancer for the second time. This time it's a secondary breast cancer that's gone to her bones and is now incurable. So you know, that's obviously took some time to get to grips with, but also lots of trips to the hospital for oncology visits and medication and so on. So, you know, obviously my time had to be dedicated to that as opposed to the YouTube channel. I did try to keep up to date with answering questions and so on, but obviously the time to make and edit and post these videos takes quite a lot of your time, which I just couldn't put to it at the time. However, she's now on this concoction of medication, which is great. It's given her a quality of life. So we're all good. We're all back up to speed on stuff. I've got lots of videos in the pipeline, lots of editing to do to get stuff up. However, the one thing that I would like to say before I carry on is that Victoria is doing a half marathon in October for breast cancer now. I'm going to link her Just Giving page below. So if you could possibly even give just the price of a cup of coffee, it will be great. You know, she doesn't normally run. She has a glass of prosecco when running a bath normally, so running a half marathon is a big deal. So yeah, if you could give anything, you know, I know a lot of charities currently are giving to coronavirus, which is great, and it's a terrible situation we're in, but of course, you know, these other issues such as breast cancer is still there. People are still getting it, are still dying of it. So these charities do need our support. So if you could possibly give anything you can to her Just Giving page, and she'll be running this half marathon, as I say, in October. So that's the reason that it's been so long. I do apologise, but you know, hopefully you'll understand that my efforts had to go there rather than here. But we are now up and running, and this video that I'm going to make is going to be a two-parter because firstly, it's an introduction as to why, and secondly, I want to give the results. I'm going to do a direct side-by-side comparison with Chroma filters and Baader. Now I've got a full set of LRGB Chroma filters. I actually used the 2-inch ones, the LRGBs and narrowband out in Spain, and they are great. They're a different class. For me, I've tried Chroma and Astrodon, and I would say there's very little between them. However, I would say between Chroma and Baader there is a noticeable difference between them, but I want to show that in this video. I just want to put my Chroma filters in and Baader filters, which I currently use, which to be fair are great. They're very good filters, value for money, superb. But Chroma, you know, they do give that extra little bit. I mean, obviously the downside of Chroma, as you'll see straight away, is the packaging. They come in a little paper bag and a plastic bag. This is no detriment to First Light Optics. This is how they're sent to them from Chroma, but I've bought these from First Light Optics. These are my filters, not given to me by them. And you know, that is it. You literally get the filter in a bag. So I think, you know, that doesn't deter from the quality of the filter, of course, but you know, they certainly don't concentrate on anything on packaging. Conversely, of course, with a Baader you get this nice solid plastic box with a filter inside with some packaging and a bag. You know, they're very good. They've spent a lot of effort. I think the question that I want to put to bed is, are the Chroma filters worth pretty well twice the cost of the Baader? I'm not entirely sure. I think it cost me £470 odd for the LRGB Chroma set, and for the 1.25 inch and a quarter hydrogen alpha, the 3nm hydrogen alpha, it was 476 quid. I think that was. I think it was £775 for my 2-inch one. So they are very, very expensive filters. Are they worth that extra money? I don't know. Personally, I think yes, you know, from using them myself, but I don't know whether I'm going to be able to demonstrate that in the video to the point that you'll be able to see the difference on screen. I'm going to try it. I'm going to run them side by side. I'm going to stick them both on the same target, both with the same integration, both at the same time with two different filter wheels with them in, just swapping the filter wheels over, and then just give a direct, honest comparison, and then my opinion, are they worth twice the price? So hopefully it's going to be a good video worth watching. So the part 2 will just be looking straight at the data that I get from both, but this was just an introduction to what I'm going to do, and obviously why it's been so long getting the video up. So take care. If you still enjoying the channel, please subscribe and get other people to subscribe if you can, because we are now back up to getting videos up as much as I possibly can. And you take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.